Hey YouTube, today we're going to do a short video and we're going to talk about something that I've been asked a bunch of times where I got them from. And what we're going to talk about is the grips on this Colt Python right here. And before we get started, I'm going to do the same regiment that I always do and show you that this gun's loaded, not loaded, and we are clear to make this video. So what we have here, this is a new style, re-release, 2020, whatever name you want to give it, Colt Python, chambered in 357 Magnum. This one happens to be the 4¼ inch stainless one, and I've had this gun right after they first came out, so it's been several years now. They came out in the year 2020 and I've had it for that long. I've shot it a whole bunch and I have nothing but good things to say about it. We're not going to go too much into the actual firearm itself because we're going to be talking about the grips. It's got a couple scratches here and there on it, but they'll polish off of it. I've done videos comparing this thing to the older Colt Pythons and about all the newer Smith & Wessons, older Smith & Wessons and everything. So I'm not going to go too much into all the differences, but this is the 4¼ inch and it's got the Wilson Combat sights on top of it. But what we're going to talk about here is these grips and what they are and where I got them from. So the Colt Python went out of regular production in 1999, and they moved the production into the Colt Custom Shop, and you could only get one from then on under special order, and it had to be ordered from the custom shop. And I think they produced them to like 2004 or so. I can't remember the exact year, but when they started producing the Colt Python in the custom shop after 1999, they called them the Colt Python Elite. So the only difference is people get wrapped up into this Elite thing, but the only difference is they're on the engraving here on the barrel, it said Python Elite. That's the only difference. They just changed the roll marks on them, but other than that, it was the same exact gun. Now, what they did do a little bit different, which was a big upgrade to me, was they started putting these grips on them. Now, what these are laminate wood grips, and they're made by Altamont Grip Company, which is the same company that makes the ones on the current Pythons and stuff like that. And what I always liked about these was they're a little bit longer than the factory target grips that came on the older ones, and they have finger grooves in them. So they've always been the most comfortable, most ergonomic grips to put on a Colt Python to me. And you used to be able to get these things pretty readily available through Altamont grips, and I think they've discontinued them since then. I've looked around and I can't find them. They used to make them in multiple colors, the silver black and this color and rosewood, all different kinds of stuff, but this is like the walnut colored scheme, and this is the ones that actually came on the Python Elites. Now, the things that everybody has questions about is, why does mine say that on it? And where did I get that? Well, what I did is I bought these grips from Altamont Grip Company, and I took them to a friend of mine that had a laser engraving machine, and I actually showed him this wallet. Now, this wallet is from the movie Pulp Fiction, and that is my all-time favorite movie, and a lot of people watching this that have seen that movie knows exactly what this wallet is. This was Samuel L. Jackson's wallet in Pulp Fiction, and there's a scene in the movie where he asked somebody to hand him his wallet, and I said, which one is it? He goes, it's the one that says bad, and you finished the line, folks. I'm not going to say it here on camera, but this is the wallet he carried around. I was like, I cannot believe that guy carries around a wallet that says that. I was like, that's freaking cool. So naturally, I had to get a wallet like that. And I've had several of these over the years. You can buy them from a company online, and it looks exactly like the one in the movie. So I thought it would be a great idea. I was just brainstorming one day, and this is about the same color as this wallet. These walnut colored Altamont grips, these Python Elite grips, and I like the way they look with these finger grooves and all that. So I took the wallet to my friend that had the laser engraving machine and showed him that. I was like, can you put that on the side of those grips? And at the time, they didn't have these new Pythons out. They were outfitted on an older Python that I had at the time, and nobody could believe that I was going to engrave this on the side of a Colt Python. And I tried to tell people, I was like, I'm not engraving it on the Python. I'm engraving it on the grips. If it doesn't work out, I can throw the grips away and get another set of grips, and everything will be fine. But this is going to look awesome. So we Googled the actual font here and the words, and he plugged it into his machine. He said, I don't even know if this is going to work on this wood, this laminate wood, but let's see what happens. Well, it ended up burning it in there, and I watched him do it. It ended up burning it. It's actually got, you can feel it, the texture on it, and it's been on there for, I don't know, probably 10 years now, and it looks absolutely awesome on the side of this gun. If you look real close, you can see it. It's the same exact font that was on Samuel L. Jackson's wallet and Pulp Fiction. And I thought, there is not a better gun to put that writing on the side of it than the Colt Python, because the Colt Python is one bad you-know-what. And it's probably one of the baddest guns ever made. One of the most recognizable. If you look at this profile, everybody knows that with the vented rib on it and all that. And they used it in The Walking Dead and Magnum Force and all the video games that it's been in. I have a couple of YouTube shorts, and everybody knows, the younger generation, older generation, knows the Colt Python. So who wouldn't want a Colt Python with that written on the side of it? I mean, it just fits it like a glove. But I've had everybody ask me where it was. These are Altamont grips from a Colt Python Elite that I think they've discontinued now. And I had these laser engraved, the lettering written on the side. A friend of mine did it about probably 10 years ago. But anyway, I've never done a video, never explained what the meaning of that word is. I know I've showed this gun a lot of times with these grips on them, and every time I have, people ask, where did you get those grips? It's from the movie Pulp Fiction. This wallet is the same writing as written on the side of these grips. But if you have any questions about this, or if you have a comment to make about it, let me know. I'd be curious to see what anybody thinks. Like I said, this is just a regular, plain Jane, new release Colt Python. I found its permanent home with these Python Elite grips with my wording on it. So I made this gun custom, my own. Let me know what you think, and thank you very much for watching my video today, and you folks have a great day.